My dear friends, in the Gospel of today, we see Jesus healing a man who has been paralyzed. In fact, it is the four friends of this paralyzed man who is bringing their friend to Jesus. The setting of this Gospel passage is very wonderful because when Jesus is in town, the people are thronging the house where Jesus was. In fact, the door itself was so blocked they couldn't find place to come inside the house through the proper door. Therefore, they had to go to the roof, open the roof and let down the man in front of Jesus. Seeing this man, Jesus is addressing the crowd by directly forgiving the sins of this man. In fact, this creates a lot of restlessness in the self-righteous Pharisees. They ask this question, who can but forgive sins? God alone. And how could this person forgive sins? So Jesus is doing two things here. One, he's proving his authority as the person who can forgive sins. So he is saying that he is God by forgiving the sins of this person. But yet, a greater message is also given to us as far as our personal lives are concerned. Because Jesus is not just addressing what we see peripherally, but in fact Jesus is addressing what is interior to us, which we seldom see. Jesus is not saying that the sickness of this person is connected with his sinfulness, but rather Jesus is telling what is more required for us is our spiritual health than our physical health. Well, it might sound absurd to us, but my dear friends, let's start looking at it with the perspective of faith. When we are healed internally, we can take up many things that are troubling us physically with great faith. That is what is needed. It's sometimes the inner sorrow that saddens us most than the external sorrow or the peripheral sorrows of our lives. And Jesus is directly addressing what lies inner. And the moment the inner being is healed, the man is also physically healed. But my dear friends, let us start looking into our own personal lives. And let us today pray with our Holy Mother Church. Let us ask Jesus to help us look inside what is most important to us. And then when we can do that in a spirit of faith, we'll see that we'll also be healed internally as well as externally. Let God be praised. Amen.